13 interchange where Lakeview Parkway and all that meshes together right near Auto Show Drive at the moment. Empty freeway there, and for the most part, that's been the story of the morning. Little spotty yellow right there that I was just showing you on that traffic camera. That's the only thing we got really going on. It's been really nice today. Travel times right now looking good as well through the resort corridor. Craig Road all the way down to the Spaghetti Bowl. We're looking at about a 12-minute drive time. It's pretty nice for the most part. All right, let's head over to Matt over the Weather Center this morning. And
fronting like you're hard, rugged and rough.
Yeah, we're tracking a lot of changes. First up, it's going to be windy weather, and then the rain rolls in, and then the heavy snow.
To the best of my knowledge.
The first phase rolls through today. Second phase rolls in Tuesday night into Wednesday.
Hold it now. What's going on?
For a longer walk and a bike ride in.
What's the purpose of you stopping me?
This morning, before about 12 o'clock.
Man, kick that burst you kicked just a while ago.
On top of the windy weather. 64 degrees by noon. It's kind of the start.
Claim to be up pinning me of this game, fronting like you're hard, rugged and rough. What's up, Snipe?
It's going to be very blustery outside. Talking about a very cold day. It's going to feel like the upper 50s or lower 60s. Could see some ground stops in Las Vegas as well, so pay attention to your flight status throughout the day today, also into tomorrow. Temperatures tonight in the mid to low 50s.
Fronting like you're hard, rugged and rough.
Still with some breezes upwards of 20 to 30 miles. Especially on top of these feels like temperatures. That'll be in the mid to upper.
Oh, you're on the gig? Right on, man. Get it, brother.
Talk about the gusty winds. I want to talk about the first alert.
Get it, man.
On top of the rain chances.
Shout out to Ponchatoula in the Boo State, man. Shout out to them boys, man, in Ponchatoula.
But wind advisory is out for the
over there in the Boo State, man.
Goes until 2 a.m. tomorrow morning. Wouldn't be shocked this doesn't extended.
What it do, Ponchatoula? Louisiana, man.
Looking on the windier side. And then as we head into Wednesday,
what it do?
Expecting maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours of sunshine before that main line of showers starts to push.
What's going on? What's the purpose of you stopping me? Kick that burst you said just a while ago. Yeah, man, shout out to Ponchatoula, man. Shout out to them boys in Ponchatoula, Louisiana, man. Y'all doing your thing, huh?
Just a heads up, it's not a high wind warning. We only get a handful of those a year, but we have a wind advisory, which is going to be doing maybe a little bit of damage across.
Me too. Me too, Nisha.
We're also talking about your first alerts calendar.
Me too, sweetheart. How you doing?
Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of this week, and we are seeing two phases.
Rolls
in this afternoon to the evening. Second phase rolls in Tuesday evening into Wednesday, by bringing some first alert impacts outside across Las Vegas. Then next week, still looking at an active pattern. So hopefully we keep it.
Oh, you rappers who claim to be up enemies of this game, fronting like you're hard, rugged and rough.
6 on your Monday, low 60s on Tuesday. We're still in the mid 50s. Wednesday and Thursday. Slowly warming back up as we get into Saturday and Sunday. We'll be right back. Right after this short break. Stick around.
Trying to roll one, man.
Watch the Locked On A's podcast, Monday through Friday on the Silver State Sports and Entertainment Network.
You claim to be the epitome of this game. You're fronting like you're hard, rugged and rough. Thank you, Veercast. What's happening, Anthony? Yes, sir, we did, huh?
This tiny check won't even cover my medical bill.
Yes, sir, we made it. We made it today, man. We made it to see the day, man.
I tried to get you all the money you deserve. I didn't take this tiny check. I called Jack Bernstein and he got me $250,000.
But y'all roll that weed up, though.
Check for your car wreck. Call Jack Bernstein.
Jack's got your back, protecting your rights.
Call 633-3333.
If you smoke weed, light this shit up.
This appliance
If you smoke weed, light that shit up, man. Don't be holding out.
Pantry and home storage solutions by designers.
And you better not be smoking pregnant neither.
Closets. More room for what matters.
Better not be.
My name is Sheila Logan, and I'm a client of Edward M. Bernstein and Associates. The qualities that I look for in an attorney are loyalty, honesty, and...
What's going on? Man, what's the purpose of you stopping me?
So if you're looking for somebody who's going to treat you...
You got a vape? Backwood, man.
It's humanly possible for you. Give us a call.
Backwood, man.
Oh, we get it. It's hard to say goodbye to your car. AutoNation is here to make it easy for you. To see how much your car is worth and get top dollar fast, visit AutoNation.com or see us in person today.
What does Sin City know about community? In our darkest days, the national headlines didn't tell our story, how we lift each other up.
Because we're not visitors. We're Vegas. You'll save big in every aisle at Smith's. Select 12 packs of soda or buy 2 get 2 free with your card. And right now, you can enjoy free delivery on orders of $50 or more. Place your order today. Smith's. Fresh for everyone.
Fox 5's Pet Pals is sponsored by Best Mattress.
Be back, okay?
Hey everybody, welcome back to Fox 5 News, live in Las Vegas, as we take a look from...
All right, my wife called me. Hold on a second.
Which is a affectionate way of saying North Carolina.
I've actually never heard that.
Never heard of North Kakalaki?
I have not heard that before.
Sometimes they call it the cat.
But it is fun to say.
Right?
Maybe I'm going to add that to my little vocabulary here.
Kind of a nice little
I
skyline.
think so.
Yeah.
Charlotte, North Carolina. That's actually one of the markets I was looking at before I came to Vegas.
Well.
Vegas was never the plan. But,
Okay.
you know, Charlotte, look, I mean, it turned out great.
Yeah.
Love it here. But Charlotte is a good city, though.
Yeah. In fact, we were just talking about Michael Jordan winning the Daytona 500.
All right, my wife calling me.
I know he's from that neck of the woods.
You got a leaf?
I didn't know that about
Yeah,
him.
he actually went to North Carolina when he was in college.
Interesting.
Yeah. All right. Hundreds of people. Oh my God, that's so cute. Yeah, hundreds of people took to the streets in Brazil to celebrate their dogs. Of course, their furry friends had to dress up for the occasion. Many brought dogs dressed as alligators, fairies, and superheroes.
And people sang and danced with their pets while people honked their horns to show support and a protest against animal abuse. Organizers say more than 300 people showed up.
All right. I was just thinking, so I bought some shoes yesterday, and I took the shoes out of the box, and I left the box, of course, on the floor.
Right.
And Stevie, the Siamese, got into the box. It was pretty cute. But,
I'm sure it was.
Seriously, they will get it anything. And it's like kids too, like babies, right?
Right.
They won't play with the gift. They'll play with the box that came in or whatever. Instead of a drum set, they'll still play with the pots and pans.
And that's why you can save money on those cat toys. They're not going to play with them. Just give them a box and some toilet rolls, and they'll be good to go.
You're right.
They'll be good to go.
I'm going to save some money. 7:55 right now. Brave patrons are chilling out thanks to a new ice bar, but it's not legal.
Oh.
Yeah, next at 8, find out about a legal loophole.
What you all in my business for?
For whatever life throws at you, get coverage confidence with AAA insurance.
Fucking cigar is raggedy as fuck.
What is it about Chamberlain University that makes our nursing students so successful? The opportunity to learn from anywhere, with support that comes from everywhere. That's what you can expect from the #1 largest nursing school in the country, Chamberlain University.
Yeah, this cigarette fucked up, bruh.
It's Icon.
Give me the cigar.
Win a Porsche at Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel or Palms Casino Resort, Las Vegas. Play now through March 28th for your chance to win.
For 18 years, Pools R Us is the one and only pool builder that can do it all with the ultimate backyard special for up to a 99-foot perimeter, which includes travertine or marble decking, a 6x6-foot level spa with hydrotherapy jets, landscaping package, bubblers in the wet deck, color-changing LED lights, in-floor cleaning system, plus free automation upgrade, saltwater upgrade, and pebble finish upgrade. More luxury, more features. One price. Only.
Oh, it's just raggedy as fuck.
Yes, they've actually made the growth I had in my vocal voice.
Should have used another.
Dad, you never did sing in the church choir.
I tried to put a Band-Aid on. Let me see if it'll smoke.
All remaining 2025 Jeeps must go before end of February. Get up to 10,000 below invoice on select new Jeeps. Plus, get up to 3,000 more for your trade. Our loss is your gain. Only at Jim Marks Chrysler Jeep. Hurry, the sale ends February 20th.
I'm attorney Paul Powell. A promise should mean something. No hit.
It might.
Unlike other lawyers,
You could go somewhere else, Sonny.
money than you at the end of your case. It's the Paul Powell promise. You can take it to the bank. Paul Powell.
You could go somewhere else, Sonny. I'm a grown man.
For no matter what crosses your path, get coverage confidence with AAA insurance.
We are live and local. Fox 5 News, live in Las Vegas, starts now.
Hi, good morning. First alert.
Yeah, that's a raggedy ass backwood, man. I probably could have saved it if I waited a little more.
In a wild police chase ending between gas pumps and a video you'll only see on Fox 5, where police say helping track down a suspect. It is never too late to do.
Savannah Guthrie pleads for the safe return of her mother in a new video as the FBI analyzes the glove found near her mother's home.
White House, yeah, I used to use White House back in the day. I loved the White House pineapple. And they had a white grape. White House too.
Raiders 27.0, the answer to the recent woes. Click through the app and make more new hires that will introduce you. All right.
Yeah, I used to like White House more than Swishers. I never was too much of a Swisher guy.
Still not bad.
But today, it's blustery.
Wow.
Never was.
Blustery day. Let's bring in meteorologist Matt Guitard. With a look at the forecast, 51 degrees. It was cold outside this morning, though.
It was.
Yeah, I used to get White House.
Still low 50s. Cloudy skies. They kind of do that, right? Keeps temperatures pretty consistent.
Then I got introduced to backwoods in its history, bro.
Around 12 to 1 o'clock. It's also when we'll get
Go check on my wife. Be right back.
Las Vegas looks pretty active between 1 to 8 o'clock tonight. So it's kind of our first storm or first wave of moisture pushing in for your Monday. Quite the different story, kind of doing a 180 from now into the afternoon, but expecting to get maybe some clear sky for an hour and a half or so before the widespread rain starts pushing. So we are windy and wet on your Monday, gusting up to 50 miles per hour. So you talk about potentially some ground stops at Harry Reid. We will continue to at least track some of that this afternoon. So I would say pay attention to your flight status, if you have any family or friends flying to Las Vegas. Also for you, I mean, if you are planning to travel today, we're going to be looking at some increasing wind and then also some stronger bands of mountain snow. The winter storm warning starting off at 10 o'clock this morning. And still a very active pattern from today on through Wednesday. We'll keep it quiet this weekend, but even next week, some more storms possible. We'll talk more about that setup in just a little bit, but at least some clearing, some breaks of sun as we head into the 10, 11 o'clock hour. And there's all the rain back into San Francisco and over California. So we're definitely looking at some rain this afternoon. We'll talk more about the timing on it. All coming up the next 15 minutes. We'll send things over to Ken Smith right now for a look at your first alert traffic. Good thing is it's a holiday. roads are a little bit lighter.
Yes.
But the rain is also holding off till later tonight.
Yeah, and that's some good news, at least for those driving around this morning. This is a little precarious spot here this morning. We have a sold-out vehicle out here in the right lane. This is on the westbound side of the 215. Just approaching Green Valley Parkway, and there's a vehicle. The driver actually was smart enough to get out of his car and jump over this barricade, so he's safe. Vehicle just out there stranded until they get somebody like a motorist or a tow truck or even NHP out there to kind of help assist it. But we've been periodically seeing cars diving into that lane thinking they can go around, and then they're slamming on the brakes. So far, nobody has hit that car, but you can see the driver there. He's actually trying to get the drivers to move over a lane there. He doesn't want anybody to hit his own car. I don't blame him. But yeah, it's been some very close calls we've been watching here on this traffic camera. Once again, that's westbound 215 between Valley Verde and the Green Valley Parkway exit. And that's one of the interesting parts about the fact when traffic is as light as it is, drivers are driving extra fast. And then sometimes they go start diving around. Here comes this car here. And then he's moving over just in time. But yeah, it's something we'll continue to watch here this morning. You can see the guy there continuing to try to move everybody over. But look at this guy. Oh, he just barely missed right there. You can see how close it is. That's what we've been watching here, even off the air here this morning. Some folks there, and then he had to slam on his brakes because he couldn't move. Oh, and he almost went over into that lane and almost slammed into it. So that's something we've been watching. And like I said, this poor guy is just trying to keep people from hitting his vehicle. So we're continuing to monitor this morning. But once again, that's a dangerous spot. And at least the driver was smart enough to get out of his vehicle. That's the latest from over here for now for the morning commute. We'll keep an eye on this, and if something happens, we're rolling on this. We'll let you know. But for now, Jason, we'll put it back over to you.
Hey, wow. All right, now to a wild police chase in Henderson. We have the video you'll only see on Fox 5. This happened on Russell Road near the I-11. The chase came to an end at a gas station last night. A nearby business gave Fox 5 this video. You can see the car that's being chased drives between a set of fuel pumps before police catch up with the car. The owner of Liquor Loft tells Fox 5 the chase ended near a car wash in that plaza. We don't yet know where the chase began, but Metro says they used their air unit to help track that suspect.
Well, we have new details being released to our sister stations in Phoenix. Arizona's family has an inside source who says investigators believe Nancy Guthrie's disappearance was an intended burglary. Also, the Pima County Sheriff now believes that the suspect from that doorbell camera video was wearing clothes from Walmart. He says this is one of the most promising leads in the search so far. Reed Binion has the update on the search.
Another glove. We're hopeful that this is going to be a clue that'll lead them to the suspect.
Law enforcement experts reacting to news that the FBI is analyzing DNA from a glove found near Nancy Guthrie's home.
They're doing everything they can to get a profile and CODIS, and they'll run it and see if it does match to somebody.
According to the FBI, the glove appears to match those worn by the suspect, captured in doorbell camera footage outside Guthrie's home the morning she disappeared. The agency said the glove with the DNA is not the same glove the New York Post reported on last week, with a photograph of a black glove investigators found less than 2 miles from Nancy Guthrie's home.
This glove could be very promising, but we have to caveat that a little bit. Yes, it has male DNA apparently on it, but we don't know if it's the same DNA that's inside that house.
I tend to my wife, y'all.
Department said authorities found DNA at Nancy Guthrie's property that didn't belong to her.
You know I'm taking care of her.
Those investigative developments coming ahead of another emotional plea on Instagram by Savannah Guthrie's Sunday.
You got a red, white, and berry one? Yeah, I used to like the white, grape, pineapple. Then they had a black cherry, too.
Anyone who may know anything about the case.
But I liked the pineapple the most.
And you can catch up on the latest details on this case. Just download the
Backwood don't do a pineapple.
Go down to the Where's Nancy icon. To learn how to download this app, you can go to our website for a tutorial.
Well, yesterday, the U.S. military boarded another sanctioned oil tanker in the Indian Ocean. The Pentagon says the military had been tracked.
Yeah, I tend to my wife, bro.
In an attempt to target illicit oil connected to Venezuela. It had left Venezuela on January 3rd, the same day then President Nicolas Maduro was captured. The Pentagon says it was carrying nearly...
Now I got to figure out how we're going to get these blankets washed today.
The U.S. military says the operators of the vessel...
They messed up 2 blankets, man. I'm like, damn. I ain't get mad or nothing. I pissed about it. I just talked to her. I say, you know,
A small single-engine plane crashed.
she got to use the bathroom when she sitting in there eating.
Were taken to the hospital, and officials say
I'd rather that she call me for some help, because she'll try to move stuff about and try to get out the bed so she can be ready to use the bathroom.
Well, less than 2 months into the new
Yeah,
year,
you know,
measles cases
but they spilled the soda and,
according to data from the
you know,
CDC,
stuff like that trying to do it. Then them dogs be in her way.
measles as of February 12th, with 5 new outbreaks this year.
So I told her, I said,
Respiratory virus is spread via droplets,
if I'm feeding you at the time and you feel like you need to use the restroom, call for me. Don't try to move this, you know, on your own. Call for me. Let's get everything out the way, and then you know what I mean.
Is by getting the MMR shot.
2 doses of this vaccine is 97% effective in preventing measles cases. Plus, it protects the most vulnerable people, which are children under the age of 5.
The CDC recommends that children receive 2 doses of the MMR vaccine.
Need to move these darn bones, though.
$200,000 fine for operating certain equipment without permits. This stems from an incident in 2023 when state
Need to
officials
move these
discovered
bones,
an
man.
unpermitted self-recycling line at the Gigafactory by Reno. That line included the use of shredding equipment.
See, in my younger days, I'd be at work. I'd be on the gigs tonight.
The department found that process to be an air quality violation.
I'd be on the gig moving bones, man. You know what I
The
mean?
line will go towards air quality management programs. Now let's send it over to Mike Allen at the First Alert Update Desk.
All right, Garrett, thank you. Top warning, if you wanted to refresh your X feed, the social media site was down for at least tens of thousands of people today. Mine was working, but the feed was for others, entirely. Fox Business is reporting there were more than 8,000 complaints as of about 2 hours ago, but that fell to almost none in the last hour. Nothing from X at this point about it, or if it's back on for everyone, but it does appear most people do have
That ice cream cake. Ice cream cake ain't no joke, bruh.
They're locking in more of the Silver and Black's coaching staff.
And they've officially picked Rob Leonard as the defensive coordinator.
Yeah, Leonard has been in Vegas since 2023 as the defensive line coach and is very close with Max Crosby. As for the offense, multiple reports say Andrew Janocko,
What's up with Bush?
coordinator. He worked under Kubiak.
They don't want to let Matt Crosby get away from the Raiders. So the defensive line coach, they made him coordinator. Yes, tonight. And I used to get my ass up every morning, man. And some nights. I had a few night shift kind of jobs, too. But if I had to estimate, I worked over 40 years of my life. I worked at least 40 years of my life. I'm telling you, bro. That's how I took care of my family. I took my ass to work. Wasn't hustling the streets, dealing dope, using dope, none of that as a father. Wasn't gang banging no more, none of that as a father. Let that shit alone, bruh. Hung it up. Hung it up and walked away from it. Know what I mean? I wasn't an active gang member as a father. I didn't hustle illegally as a father. You know what I mean? I didn't run the street and roam the street with niggas as a father. Wasn't an alcoholic as a father, a drug user as a father. I wasn't a drug dealer as a father. You understand? My sons, they don't know nothing about that. about me selling a little dope for money, robbing people and carrying on. And now, as they got older, they found out, yeah, my daddy was a Crip. He was a gangbanger. Oh, my daddy, they found out some things about their dad, but they don't know that part of my life. And then when I was in Compton with them, with the first two, I didn't bring that shit around them. I didn't bring guns into the house and had dope laying around and shit for them to be seeing. I didn't do that. And then we always was trying to protect them, worrying about people coming through shooting and shit. So when they was out there playing with us, we always kept an eye on kids and made sure they was out of harm's way just in case the motherfucker get the shooting and carrying on. You know what I'm saying? So, I didn't do no wrong as a father. I shut it off. The day my wife told me I'm pregnant with your child, I stopped taking penitentiary chances. At that moment, when she said I'm pregnant with your child, I said, wow, And that's when I said, shit, man, I can't be doing nothing that's gonna get me in jail. Can't be selling dope. I can't be doing that. I can't. So all the shit I knew that could get me locked up and prevent me from being around for my child, I stopped doing it. I ain't doing it no more. I'm good. You see what I'm saying? Then I always had a job. Even when I was in Compton and gang banging, I had a job.
Wow. All right, Ken, thank you so much for that. One day in history, back in 1968, the first 911 call was made in the United States. The system was created thanks to Congress, the FCC, and AT&T. The Smithsonian says a lot of Americans dialed zero for the operators before 911. And by the way, we weren't the first country to establish an emergency phone number. That goes to the Brits, who dialed 999 for help. That was created in London 30 years before ours was. Coming this morning, a new pop-up bar has opened up on Wisconsin's Lake Winnebago.
Yeah, as Josh Cavender reports, the drink started flowing just in time for sturgeon spearing season.
A mile out from
And ice cream cake.
an unlikely sight. The first ice bar run by sturgeon spirits.
Yeah, I mean, that's why I don't understand a lot of niggas who became fathers and it didn't change their life. It didn't make them do the right thing. That's what I said. Nigga can't give me no excuse. Hey, Benjamin. Can't no nigga game give me an excuse for why they child wasn't good enough for them to quit. It ain't a gangbanger living can convince me why they didn't quit gangbanging once they became a father or a mother, because girls bang too. It ain't an excuse they could give, cuz, to why they kept doing that shit. Once you brought life into this world, you should have been done with it. You should have said, you know what? I can't do this shit. I need to be around to raise my child. And you know goddamn well selling dope, doing illegal shit, gang banging, shooting and fighting and all that shit will get you taken from that. It either get you killed, sent to prison, all that shit, or it gets you limited. Have you on probation, paroles, and shit like that. So why would you fucking do that? When you know you gotta be around for this child 18 years, at least 18. I don't understand niggas, cuz. And like I said, I got little homies, got kids older than me. I didn't become a father till I was 30 years old. Some niggas dads at 15.
Crazy swerves going into the center lane, and then we saw one vehicle earlier. I thought for sure they hit somebody. They were swerving around a couple of cars. Meanwhile, this tractor trailer, I'm not sure what he's doing.
That's why I knew what not to do. I seen niggas ahead of me fuck it off with their kids. Yeah, because I've seen other homies get killed, go to jail. I saw other homies on dope, alcohol, hanging out with niggas that had kids, and they never was around their kids or with them. And I always knew not to fucking do that. Oh, not to do that. I already knew that.
Yeah, looking pretty rough. And then we have this real quick as well. This is going to be right here on the northbound side of Rainbow Boulevard, right at Flamingo, just on the north side of the street. Looks like a crash here block in the right-hand lane. So my comparison of whatever's going on out there on that 215, this doesn't seem nearly as crazy, but we'll continue to monitor the 215 stuff for you.
Yeah, I'm not a perfect guy neither. I'm not perfect. Jesus loves us all. I'm not perfect. I just made better decisions than some other guys under similar circumstances as I just made the better choice. Like 40 say, everybody got choices. Exactly, Nisha. You know, you got a lot of guys that they reflect back on their lives, on things they done and said, and they're ashamed about it. They're ashamed about it. They just don't know how to tell nobody. Are they showing up this morning? But I got this.
On your money, look at those gusts around 30 to 40 miles per hour. So it's going to be a wicked win for today. Through 6.
I'm just waiting on somebody to hang themselves. Let's see where they're going to go with this.
30-mile-per-hour winds in Henderson early tomorrow morning, and then still looking at gusts upwards of 40 to 50 miles per hour into Tuesday. So another day with some very gusty winds across the area. And then Tuesday we're at 61 degrees.
Exactly, Nisha.
Decent shower chance as we head into your
Exactly. Then I had a father was a provider. I had a father that paid all the bills. Made sure the family was all right. I did the same thing with my family at one time. When I was making good money, I told my wife, I got everything. I'm going to pay all the bills. You keep your money. I did it for like 15 years. No, I don't. Yeah, Nisha. I did that. I held the fort down. Because I'm making good money. I told my wife, I'm going to pay all the bills. Keep your money. Then later on, gave her one bill to pay, and said, you can pay the light bill then. But she said, I could pay something, man. I said, all right, the light bill. I'll do everything else. Yeah. You got men, they ain't never did homework with their kids. They ain't never read a book with their kids. Better yet, take them to the zoo. I took my kids and my grandkids to the zoo. I could at least say that. That's a married parent used to do with their child. Take them to the zoo. Read them a bedtime story. Help them with homework. Read a book with them, you know. You got a lot of motherfuckers, they ain't never even done that with their child. At all. At all. But they smoked plenty of blunts with niggas and sipped out the same bottle with plenty of niggas. And had time for them. You got niggas, they go do a lick, get them a car, some brand new clothes and a chain on their neck, and the first thing they want to do is pull up on the block to impress the homies. To show the homies he got another whip, he got some clean clothes, new clothes, got another chain on. He'll go to them first. Before he go and take his kids shopping with him and buy them the same shit he just brought him. These niggas will do a lick, go get clothes, chains on their neck, but don't take the kids shopping. And they pull up on the block trying to impress these niggas, they homies. Got them jumping in the car with him. He riding around with them showing out, treating them, you know, and all this. But he got kids somewhere. Ain't doing a motherfucking thing for them. What's up with it, Cardinal? Ain't that some sad shit? Ain't that cold-blooded? It's some sorry ass niggas, cuz. I'm telling you. It's niggas that do that. Yeah. It's niggas like that, Nisha.
Now it looks like the driver is safe. His car miraculously was not hit. But it is.
It's niggas that way, I'm telling you. Some sorry motherfuckers, I swear. That's why they ain't gonna never get no blessings, man. They ain't gonna never get no blessings. That's like Fat Joe say. He say, God ain't gonna bless nobody who don't take care of their seed. Yeah. Yeah, man. Some sorry. My youngest son, he's sorry, the motherfucker. Micaiah daddy, he's sorry. I swear, man. But Tyrell, the total opposite. Our second oldest, see, that nigga go 1,000 about his. Yeah. Yeah, my youngest son, cuz that's why I ain't got Micaiah, cuz his sorry ass. All the time. But yeah, man, it's some sorry ass niggas, man, I swear, cuz. And they don't have no excuses. They can't make up no excuse. No, it ain't nothing. I try to keep up with my grandkids as best as I can. We heard from her about a week ago. But I told her soon I get this money, I'll be there. Because they moved. Because they moved, cuz. Love you too, Mueller. Yeah, but it's a sorry ass man, y'all. They just sorry as fuck, cuz. I mean, sad. You ain't gonna never count me among them kind of dudes. You know, my sons, they could be mad at me or whatever, but they can't say that my dad wasn't shit. He didn't do nothing. He didn't do this. They can't say that about me. Yeah, some motherfuckers. You just gotta move on from that. See, I raised two. I have one biological and I raised two, but they are my boys. They my boys. You see what I'm saying? See, see, when I got with my wife, the oldest wasn't even two yet. If Tyrell wasn't a year, Tyrell like 9 months old. Tyrell, when I got with my wife. So all they know is me, cuz. As far as being in the home and buying clothes and there for graduation and sports or whatever they was doing. What's up, Don Juan? And I wasn't biased. I treated them all the same, bro. All the same. And like I say, I probably done more for my second oldest than all three of my boys, because he was in the sports. So he needed cleats and bats, and me and my wife made sure he got what he needed. Yeah. Just move on from that, Nisa. You know, don't be biased to your child. If you know who the father is, let him know who the father is. Don't talk down on him or nothing. Just say, yeah, you have a father. And his name is so-and-so. That's it. You ain't got to say he ain't shit, he been to jail, he's sorry. You ain't got to say nothing else. Just let your child know that you certain know who the father is. Yeah, you have a father. Because some kids may ask. Some kids may ask, where my dad at? And you say, oh, you have a father. And just tell them the father name. Your father name is so-and-so, so-and-so. And just leave it at that. Don't explain he choose not to come around, or just give them the name. That's it. Just the name. You ain't got to say nothing else about how tall he is. If he dark or light, you ain't got to give him no description. But yeah, your father is so-and-so, so-and-so. And that's it. You ain't got to say he been to jail or he a sorry motherfucker or nothing. You ain't got to say nothing else. But your father is so-and-so, so-and-so. And leave it at that. And you know, if they say, well, why I don't get to see him? You just say, well, I ain't heard from him in a long time. And when I do, I'll let you know. You know, if they get to questioning you. But just leave out talking about him or that kind of stuff. You see, it's been a while since I heard from, but when I do, I'll let you know. I'll let you speak to him. You know, like that. And leave it alone. Now, if the mama, I don't know how his parents are, but if they into their grandkids or whatever, and they willing to have them around, shit, take the kid to the grandparents' house. But make sure they safe there too, though. But that's all you got to tell your child is a name. That's it. You don't need to, criticize or nothing. You know who the father is. You know who you was fucking and all that, so you certain. You know what I mean? You know you wasn't out there whole hopping doing that kind of shit. So that's all you need, sweetheart, is the name. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's all you need to do. Give him the name. That's it. Oh, your daddy named so-and-so, so-and-so. That's your daddy. For real, though. You know what I mean, Snipe? Yeah. That's the best way to do that, Nisha. Don't act like you trying to shy away, cover anything up, or nothing like that. Some kids want to know, who's my dad? Where's my dad? You know, they may ask you that. You see what I'm saying? And then you say, oh, your dad is so-and-so, so-and-so. That's it. Oh, your dad's name is Craig James. Well, where my daddy at? Well, I ain't heard from him in a while. And when I do, I'll let you talk to him. But I ain't heard from him in a while. And just leave it at that. You see what I'm saying? You ain't got to say that motherfucker ain't shit. This motherfucker is. You know what I'm saying? Fucking move on from that. If you get you a guy that you do want to bring around your kids, and then they say, is that my daddy? You tell them, no, this ain't Craig right here. This so-and-so, so-and-so. He's my boyfriend, you know. I'm not with your dad anymore. You know, be honest with him. And leave it at that.
Metro search and rescue team was put to the test to help an injured hiker at Red Rock. Officials say yesterday afternoon, the hiker was rock climbing at Craft Mountain when they fell about 30 feet. They hurt their hip.
Top of the purse.
Search and rescue used a helicopter to get to the hiker.
You know what I mean?
The hiker was taken to the hospital.
Well, the West Coast is preparing for heavy rain and potential flooding. We're taking a live look here. We've been hearing from now morning that this week multiple storm systems are set to slam parts of California, Oregon, and
Don't y'all think that's a good way to handle it, though? Would that be a good way to handle that situation? For Nietzsche. And then you may meet a guy who gonna bond with your child and be genuinely considerate of your child as his own. You see what I'm saying? You know, because my oldest son, he was the roughest with my relationship out of all my sons. His was the toughest to deal with when he was a teenager. Him. But we tighter than fucking glue now, me and him. You see what I'm saying? And he legally changed his name to my name without even telling me. He legally changed his name. He did. And when he got his birth certificate with that name on it, he brought it over for me and his mom to see. That man, cause I cried, my heart cried. I just felt so damn bliss, bro, when he did that. You know what I mean? And he told me, he said, you are my dad. He said, all I know is you. He said, you was the one that took care of me. And he said, I know me and you had our ups and downs. He said, but you are my father. He said, you my father. And we hugged and all that, man. I mean, me and my wife separated in 99 behind him. He was giving me a hard time. And I couldn't discipline him at that point the way I damn near did. I couldn't do that. Because he was a teenager. And I probably got at him like he was a man, you know, for how he was getting at me and doing things. So I told my wife, say, let me go hang out with my sister for a few months and you work on him. So I went to stay with my sister in Bellflower for 3 months. But I paid the bills from there. I told my wife, I ain't abandoning you or nothing. No. We just gonna get him straightened out. But I need some space from him. Because I didn't want to hurt him. I got close to hurting him. You know what I mean? Shit. I went down to LA with my sister, but I wired my wife the money for bills and to pay the rent and do what we do. I didn't change nothing up as far as that go. I just wasn't there with them. Then I came back for Christmas, before Christmas. Yeah. But I was out there in LA clocking, cuz. I was working 14-hour shifts, 7 days a week, man. Woo! For E-Toys. And this was during the holiday season when everybody was shopping. Because I was out there October, November, and some of December. But I came back before Christmas. And I brought me a burgundy Ford Tempo photo. It drove it back home. And come to find out that motherfucker, they just patched it up so it can run. But good thing I made it home with that motherfucker. And I ain't even have it long. I got rid of that and got me a Dynasty. I had a Chrysler, that motherfucker was clean. That little Dynasty photo car I had, that motherfucker was tight. I liked that. Then the transmission went bad. Yeah, cuz. But, yeah, we separated in 99 over him, man. He was a problem, cuz. We was having big issues with him. You know. Yeah. I didn't want him to destroy me and my wife's thing over his ass, you know, and then I didn't want to harm him because I got close to getting physical with him. And something would have told me I would have just got to beating him like I was gangbanging or something if that would have happened. Because the rage was in me to just, I need to, you know. And I caught myself and said, you can't do that. And that's when I had to talk with her. I said, I gotta get suspect. So I can't do it. But, I said, but you work on it. And I went to Bellflower. That's 99, cuz. Around September, October, 99. Because I was out there September, October, November. And I came back before Christmas. Because I wanted to be with them for Christmas. But like I said, I paid all the bills from L.A. Because I wired my wife to check my money. But I had plenty of money left for me because I was had all that overtime going on. Yeah, so. Yeah, like I say, our relationship ain't all been all peaches and cream, bro. We had our struggles and ups and downs, but what I can say, my wife ain't done nothing wrong. I have. If anybody, fucked it up, it was me. But I'm glad she stayed with me through it all, cuz. And I told her, it won't happen again. And it happened. I'm gonna see to that. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Yeah, so, boy, I'm telling you, cuz when he came with that birth certificate, he changed his name to Trayvon Menifee Hartfield. So my oldest son name is Trayvon Menifee Hartfield. He got me and his mom last name. My second oldest son name is Tyrell Lee Harris. And he was pissed off with the oldest brother when the oldest brother did it. Shit, my dad too, shit. But at the time he was playing baseball and all the scouts was scouting him. Look, I told him, you don't want to bother your name. You got scouts and shit looking for you, So you don't want to bother your name. I said, you got scouts and shit looking for you. So all my sons would have been Hartfields because he would have did it. The second one. He would have changed his name too. But I told him, no, you got scouts looking for you. It's what I told him. I said, so don't trip. I know you my boy. You know what I mean? And that was the one here visiting and shit. He made me cry too when he said, I want to take care of you and my mama. He said, Dad, y'all getting old. You going to need somebody to take care of y'all. Somebody going to take care of y'all. He said, what other two sons going to take care of you? He said, I'm so far as just me, who's in position or capable of doing it. And I said, you're right. That's what I told him. I said, shit. I told him, I said, you're right. I said, as of right now, it's you. You know what I mean? Ain't none of them in shape to do anything. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, Dad, y'all just come on Tennessee, man, and let me take care of y'all, man. Go ahead and sell the place and come on in. I told him, no, I'd rather not sell it. I said, let us make some improvements on it. And we can rent it out. I said, then, yeah, me and your mom, we come to Tennessee. And then we got talking about Micaiah and the rest of the family. I said, that's another thing. I said, I don't want to be too far from her neither. I said, but let's see what we could do in regards to, because she getting up in age to where she can make her own decisions pretty soon. Where they can't say somebody took her from them or if she chooses to fuck that, she can come, cuz. She know who we are. You understand? And from my understanding, her mama was 15 when she split from them. So, Kai be 15 in 2 years. What if she decide, and run off, run off and shit. I ain't gonna have my car with no any old niggas out there wilding out, none of that shit. She can come here with us. And then I was explaining how we can keep this shit in the family. I said, what if Makai turn 18 and want her own place and ain't got nothing to, she could just move right into this motherfucker. She ain't got to worry about nothing. Shit. She ain't worry about paying rent, none of that. She just keep the lights on. You gonna have to put the bills in your name. But don't worry about the HOA and homeowner insurance, property taxes, and nothing. She ain't got to worry about that. But you got to keep your lights on. You do. Make her be responsible in some kind of way. But she wouldn't, worry about rent and nothing else, cause you just get her ass in here. What if the oldest son lose his spot or need a spot or something? They could come here, cause that's what I say. We don't want to sell it like that. Yeah. Somebody in the family might get 3 bedrooms, shit. You know what I mean? We might got a great niece with 2, 3 kids. Need to get on her feet. The ideal spot. She ain't got to worry about rent, none of that shit. Just keep the lights on. Because I want them to have some kind of, be responsible in some way. I just don't want to pamper their ass like that. Because they'll never do a goddamn thing. You see what I'm saying? So, but we'll pay the HOA, the property taxes, and the homeowner insurance. All they ain't got to worry about that. See what I'm saying? They need to keep the lights on so they can have some AC and heater and shit like that. You got some responsibility. Some. But that's what it's for. Because we've been evicted a couple of times and put out of places. And it wasn't that we wasn't paying our rent, we on dope, alcohol, and some sorry motherfuckers. It wasn't pertaining to that. You see what I'm saying? I was sort of like the main backbone source, financial. So my wife was getting something too, don't get me wrong. But, I always worked, as I told y'all. And then, shit, you get hurt on the job back then, man, workers comp, hey, Nikki, workers comp would take like damn near a motherfucking year, cuz, to give you some money. Workers comp, right? Because they think motherfuckers be lying and shit about their work injury. So I think workers comp was operating like that. Because if you ain't getting no money, bills ain't getting paid and all that, and that'll force you to do something. Oh, fuck that, I got to get back to work, right? But in some cases, you be hurt too goddamn bad to work. You can't work. You see what I'm saying? Motherfuckers taking like 9 months to a year. Workers comp to pay people. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember when people used to get them fat ass worker comps checks? They first check because they have all that back pay on it. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember that shit, cuz? I remember my brother-in-law, my wife's brother, when he finally got his motherfucking Social Security, they gave cuz like a 60-something thousand check lump sum, the first one, for back pay. Because they denied him like 5 years, 6 years of that shit. They was getting fat ass chicks buying cars and furniture and all that shit back in the day. But now, they pay you a little quicker now. They ain't trying to kick back all that back pay like that no more. So now, that's why it's a little simpler and easier to get now. But yeah, it's a lot of motherfuckers taking advantage of the system. And they ain't fucking disabled. They ain't fucked up, cuz, but they playing for it. But see, I got mental and physical disabilities, cuz. Mental and physical. And my shit is real. I've been diagnosed by 2 out of 3 psychiatrists for having severe PTSD or PSTDs or whatever that shit called. Severe. Told me I have a severe case. A severe case. And then my whole spine fucked up. Yeah. Severe. They said I had severe. Severe. I used to be on psych meds, man. See, I used to sleep like 18 hours of the day, man. Sleep. You see what I'm saying? Then my whole spine been tapped into, but my lumbar fucked up. I got a bad disc in my lumbar. That I should have had surgery on about 3 years ago. I went temporary paralyzed twice. They already told me that my risk of being a paraplegic was high back in 90 something. I was told not to lift no more than 5 pounds ever again in my life, is what I was told. See, I had a high risk of becoming a paraplegic. You see what I'm saying? A lot of people don't know this stuff. And check this out. I couldn't find work. I did all kind of training. I took computer shit, DOS, 4 and 5, all that, whatever the computer shit was back in the day, Lotus, and I took all that shit. Try to get desk jobs and all that. I couldn't get them. So I went to my doctor. I said, man, well, you got to change my work restriction. I said, I can't get no fucking work where I can only pick up 5 pounds. That's what I told him. He said, what you trying to change it to? I said, man, you need to change it at least 75 pounds, 100 pounds or something, right? That's what I told him. I said, you need to change this shit to 75 pounds. He said, man, no way. He said, you shouldn't be lifting that. I said, well, man, I got a family to feed, man, and this and that and take care of. I said, I can't get no goddamn job, 55. So I need you to change that, because I need to get my ass back to work. He said, well, if I do that, you're going to have to sign a waiver. And I said, a waiver? He said, yeah. He said, I can't be your doctor anymore. What you telling me? He said, I can't be your doctor anymore. So I did it. I signed a waiver. And he was no longer responsible for what happened to me. So he wasn't seeing me about my injury, my spinal shit no more. He was, after this, we done. Now, if I needed to get another motherfucking work restriction, limitations or whatever, I would have to get another doctor to do it for me. And I at the railroad, because when I was told not to lift 5 pounds, and I was on the railroad at the gym. Me and Devil from Pope Street, we be on there talking about, remember we talking about railroad work, all that? Shit, man, that's a man job, man, shit. Ain't nothing light there. Nothing like, man, I was picking up a couple of knuckles, all this shit they got. Brake beams and, train wheels and all that heavy shit I was dealing with, cuz, for 17 years. Bad back, fucked up neck, everything. Was told not to ever lift no more than 5 pounds in my life again. I was told, don't do it. You can risk being paralyzed. Yeah, that's why my body's still look in shape and all that. And I was telling y'all, I ain't been in no gym or nothing. Most niggas my age is shit, they hitting the gym and all that to try to keep their body. Try to keep their body. Me and the little homie from the south side, we was talking about, they said, Sag, a lot of these niggas look bloated, man. I said, yeah, they look pregnant. He said, yeah. I said, cuz something up with that. I said, my 2 brothers looked like that before they died. They looked bloated, pregnant, stomachs and shit, Y'all look at a lot of pictures of the older dudes and shit. Y'all see a lot of them, they look bloated, like they pregnant, stomach be all out there. Oh, yeah, I was on the railroad 17 years, man. I did railroad maintenance, man. I done put railroad ties on tracks. I done spiked flags in the tracks. I serviced trains, dumped their toilets and put fresh water and all this shit in the toilets. I had a thing I drive, got a big old jumper cable thing on it. I used to jump trains when they go dead out there and shit too. Yeah, I did all that. Unload train wheels. I done unloaded freight off of those. And I did anything you do on the railroad, I did it, man. You gotta do all your communication with the train master. You gotta know about locking out tracks and all kinds of shit out there, man. I know motherfuckers died getting crushed by trains and hit by trains. And I know a person fell off the train, hit his head and died from that. Yeah. I done changed out switches and shit on tracks and all. Yeah, snipe, a lot of them, they look like they pregnant. Their stomachs be bloated, their arms and shit. That's how my 2 brothers was looking. Then after a while, they died. They had heart attacks. And I be seeing a lot of dudes like that, cuz. Out there in L.A., Compton and shit. In pictures. They look like they pregnant, cuz. So you work out like, yeah, I see you. I be seeing you on the gram, nigga. I see a lot of cats, they try to maintain their bodies with the gym. Y'all done seen me with my shirt off a few times. I might sneak in some push-ups and sit-ups or something sometime. Jumping jacks, stretches. But I ain't in the gym. I maintain my body and my physique on the railroad. Because that's like in the gym working out there. Shit. Because there ain't nothing light in the railroad. I'll tell you, nothing. Nothing you pick up is light in the railroad. That's why we say that's a man's job. What's the day? Sunday? What's the day? Sunday? Cuz, what's today? Yeah, sniper. Well, what? How is basketball on in the morning? Oh, this women college basketball. It's women college basketball on. What's that weather report? It's the impossible rain this afternoon. Damn, cuz I've been having my days twisted for real. I'm like, I thought it was Thursday when it was Friday, and I'm like, what the fuck? But I did that with Kid Mac. Okay, I'm going to come holler at us on Kid Mac Thursday, man. We gonna let it rip for a few weeks, see if we get our audience back. But yeah, so it was a Friday. This past Friday, me and Kid Mac came on for a little while. So we trying to get the audience back, man, for Thursday. So y'all come holler at your boy. Pull up on OG Sag, man. Just pull up on OG Sag on Thursdays. Kid Mac videos. KMV, man. #1 on YouTube for LA gang culture. #1. Get your history, your knowledge, your stories from Kid Mac videos, man. Get them from him. He's the originator. All us other motherfuckers on here is just perpetrators, cuz. He's the originator. He's the reason why all these motherfuckers on here doing this shit. Because he came out. Yeah, I mean, we wouldn't know no motherfucking Spider Lokes and Wax and all these 600 and these dudes if it wasn't for Kid Mac videos. The pioneer. Trendsetting. That's why niggas be hating. Because we trendsetting, man. That's why they be hating. You understand me? Yes, sir. Just like I'm the first one to sag the pants in the gang culture. Me. #1. Reason why gang members and thugs and, you know what I mean, Crips and Bloods and Disciples and Vice Lords and Stones and even some essays sag their pants because of me. Now, I don't know about that in the penitentiary or in the slavery days when they was bucking bulls and carrying on. I don't know nothing about that. I'm talking about on the streets, nigga. Up in them streets, man. Where niggas was shooting and killing and fighting and carrying on. Slinging drugs and robbing and pimping and carrying on. I'm talking about in them streets, man. It was me that brought that to the streets. Me. So why you see niggas in the streets of San Diego, Chicago, Compton, and Ponchatoula sagging their pants, man. Niggas in Detroit, Seattle, man, Portland. I ain't lying. Houston, Cincinnati, sagging their pants. Them niggas in the streets, niggas out there in Memphis. You understand me, man? You niggas out there in Chattanooga, sagging your pants. It's because of me. You niggas who think you hard as fuck or knock a nigga out or shoot a nigga on the spot, sagging your pants in the streets. You got that from me, homie. The reason why that kind of style, that type of fashion, It's in the streets because I started doing it. You see what I'm saying? I hear we got motherfuckers in Africa, Canada, Japan, sagging. Jamaica, sagging. You know what I mean? Zimbabwe, sagging, man. Come on, cuz. That's trend setting, baby. Some of y'all doing it a little too much, man. You wasn't supposed to be showing both your ass cheeks, though. Sagging wasn't for that way. It wasn't meant for you to be showing both your goddamn ass cheeks. Y'all niggas just took it too far. I can tell you that much. So pull the motherfuckers up some, nigga. If you can see the booty line, y'all niggas are suspect, man. Because it is a bunch of bisexual ass gangsters and shit and undercover DL ass niggas too. So pull them goddamn pants up, man. We don't show both butt cheeks when we say it. We don't do that, cuz. That shit ain't, that's disrespectful and nasty, man. Don't do that. Especially you niggas who got more ass than these chicks, man. Some of you niggas 275, 310, and y'all need goddamn skinny jeans trying to do it. I mean, come on, man. Stop fucking it up. Stop. Y'all niggas just be doing too much sometime, man. Know what I mean? Yeah, Pervs on the first sag, man. I'm the first sag, man. But a lot of motherfuckers claim, oh man, the gay boys was doing that in prison. I was telling you was gay. I never been to prison. I don't know nothing about that. So my idea didn't come from that. Then I hear a few other people say, oh man, back in the day they was bucking the slaves, man, and they used to rape the slaves and shit, and you know, this and that. They said that they used to sag their pants, right? Especially like when they beat and whip a slave and beat him, they have all them scars and shit, and they say that they shit'll stick to their clothes, you know, when they, you know, so they used to sag their pants. They keep it off their ass. They rather just the air hit their ass, because, you know, they've been beat with that whip and shit. So they said they was sagging back in slavery day because they didn't want to, it was painful to have the clothes over their ass. You know, when the whips been beating them and shit back then. And they say, shit, you know, the goddamn wound to stick to the clothes. You got to peel that shit off the wound, the scab and all that come off with that shit. So, these hardly pull the pants up. So, you know, I heard of that form of sagging. But I ain't from the slavery times. I don't know nothing about that. You know, to say that was my reason to be sagging. I seen a homeboy doing it who wasn't intentionally doing it. And I thought it was cool. So I said, fuck it, I want to sag my, I want everybody to see I got some clean drawers. I'm brand new too. That's why I did it. And it stuck. After a while, all kind of motherfuckers was doing it, cuz. So there it is. That's how history hit the streets of the ghettos. That's how sagging hit the gang members and thugs and dope dealing niggas and project niggas and, you know. He's trying to save a nigga in New York talking about he started to sag. I'm like, get the fuck out of here, cuz. Well, I research my shit. I research my shit, cuz. Wasn't nobody doing it. It didn't start, it didn't happen till 1975. Now, I don't know how quick it took niggas to catch on with it at the mean, but I started it in 75. It was 1975 I became sad and was wearing my pants like that. Yeah, Purrs, now you know, man. Trendsetter in this thing, man. Trendsetter in this thing. I probably was the first nigga to try to put every last dead homie on his on with tattoos. Probably was the first to do the tombstones. I don't know if nobody else did that. I know people that had dead homes, dead people tattooed on, but I ain't know too many people had tombstones. And then like today, everybody got similar tattoos, same tattoos, all that. Probably a million motherfuckers got that same cross. Tupac got the Tupac, I call it the Tupac cross. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers got one of them because he had one. You know what I mean? Back in the day, tattooing was original. Everybody had their own original shit. And once you had a pattern drawn and you got that that pattern got tore up, bro. Don't nobody else use it. Get it? Today you can go on these tattoo parties, they got all these fucking patterns laying out that people already done used and had. You supposed to be original. Now I can understand y'all gang members and shit. Y'all might have the same gang tattooed on you or something like that. That's different. Like the little guy I got on my arm right here, I drew him myself. I drew him. In my zoot suit and this chick, Lil Main from Main Street, drew them. Them tombstones, the first set of tombstones, I drew that myself. That's my writing and everything for that pattern. S.A. from Colonial Watts drew the other the second set of tombstones. The Mexican from Colonial Watts, WCW, drew those, and that's his writing. And that other set of tombstones. This Compton Crips on my arm, that's my writing. I wrote that on the pattern. That sag on my arm, that's my writing. I wrote that on the pattern. Somebody tattooed that on it. That do or die on my chest, I wrote that. I always love my mama up here on my chest. I wrote that. That's my writing. You see what I'm saying? The bullet I got on my back here. I got bullet back here too. I got bullet in a tombstone and I got bullet back. I wrote that bullet. S.A. from Colonial Watts did that tattoo. See, now everybody got similar shit or something. It ain't they thought. It ain't they idea. It ain't them. You know, it's somebody else shit that you just liked it or wanted. You know what I mean? Tattoos supposed to be originality. Original shit. Not copycat type shit. Like I said, that you all Hell Angels, y'all got them wings, or you Crip, y'all got your shit on, you know. Now that is different. You see what I'm saying? A lot of people think this looked like a chica. But she looked at black in the motherfucker on the drawing. She just wore a hat, broke down. Sisters wore hats like that too, like the Mexican chick. Brothers wore zoot suits too. Black dudes wore zoot suits too. That's a zoot suit. That's supposed to be a pinstripe suit. It ain't even finished. Ain't even finished, cuz. This dude right here is in jail. It's supposed to be like a prison bars in the window in the background. And brick wall right here. Supposed to be like brick wall. All this is supposed to be tatted up. It ain't finished. One of these other shoes ain't on the feet. You see what I'm saying? When you in jail, you just can't sit there like you in a shop and get your shit. We be up in the trade. We be on trades. Some of my shit was did in the trade. Mexican have all this shit hid in the trade. We be stooped down, ducked down, sitting on the crate or something. Behind the goddamn machines, we working on got somebody looking out for you. Keep it through sharp. Keep a lookout. He doing the tap. If the man comes, shit, we put the shit up, stand up like we back to work, put the shirt down. He don't know we getting attacked too. We go back to doing our shit. He walk off, we go back to the tack too. So sometimes you don't finish your shit. You don't get it finished. You know what I mean? I'm gonna check on my missus, man. What time is it? I gotta figure out laundry today. What time is it? No. I think this microwave going on. We're going to replace this motherfucker. But I don't know how to get one S gang. And my weed getting low, man. I put all I had left in one jar. 3 different weeds in there, but I could figure them out. Push come to shove. Ain't nobody buying nothing any motherfucking way. S gang. Yeah, man, I done had a hell of a journey, man, on this earth, bro, and I'm still going. My journey ain't complete on this motherfucker, cuz. You know what I mean? Been through a lot of shit, seen a lot of shit. But there's also a lot of shit I ain't do, bro. You understand me? It's one lot of shit I ain't do. So, like I say, to be where I'm at, to be where I'm at, coming from what I come out of, I'm winning. I'm winning, cuz. You understand? To be where I'm at, knowing what I come out of, I'm winning. I'm winning, cuz. Shit. You understand me? I'm winning. Ain't no loser here, bro. Shit. Oh, no. Ain't no loser here, man. Oh, no. Might have had some setbacks, but ain't no loser. It wasn't me. All praise due to the Most High, man. God, man. Allah, Buddha, Jah, whatever y'all want to call it. Jehovah, something greater than me, bro. Got me through that. Yeah, man. All right, baby. You up now? You up now? Unless the sun in? Unless the sunlight in? You gonna eat something? You want breakfast again? Yeah. It's still kind of, let me see. It's still early. You want breakfast? Or you want somebody to just microwave real quick? You want breakfast? You want me to cook some breakfast real fast? You want egg and sausage? You want egg and sausage? Another biscuit? Huh? I can't hear you.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me get some sun in first. I've been knocking shit over, huh? Where little buddy was at? Was he up here? Yeah, man, I'm telling you. Me and my wife's journey is not done, y'all. It is not done. Not yet. We gotta turn this water on so it can warm up for us. Say we might get some rain this afternoon. Yes, sir. And they did say it was gonna cool down after Valentine's. It's doing that. They've been about pretty accurate about what they say it's gonna do. What's happening, Tony? About to get my wife here, so I'm gonna have to get off of here with y'all in a little bit. Trying to have something she may want to watch. Let's go the other way. We checked them other channels. Bounces on. Family Feud favorite. What else are I trying to do? This channel, it might be heated tonight. Okay, you watch her. All right, then, let me get you something to eat, okay? I thought that water be hot. See, it take a while to warm up. All right, y'all, I'm bring my ass off here and get my wife fed, man. But Shit, I really enjoyed this little conversation today. I've shared a little testimony with y'all about moments in my life that I don't think I ever really shared with y'all before. And, but yeah, man, I'm a proud father of 3 young men, man. And, and I love them, bro. All 3 of my sons. I love them. They were vital in keeping me grounded and civilized at a major stage in my life, bro. So, we bought out the eggs too. I'm gonna have to give my wife some more eggs soon. So, finna cook my wife. We had biscuits the other day. All I gotta do is warm that biscuit up. You know what I mean? Yeah, I've been trying to upload some pictures to the community because I've been cooking. I've been trying to. I show it on Facebook, but when it won't upload it.
Understands angles well and can just finish with contact like it's nothing. So last time it was the point guards that stole the show, but there you see Stolke, the post play, also has been a huge strength.
Yeah, it won't upload it, so I can't show y'all no pictures.
Getting the connection going with the high-low game is Hake has a tough turnaround, miss everything. Here comes Wright in transition, right! And Prince is called for the foul, almost looked like the...
So I've been trying to show y'all. You know what I mean? Been trying to show y'all.
Because the ball was clean. I think she got her on the body. I'm just saying, she had a little bit of follow through with the wrist for instance. I was like, hey, she was a track star in high school. We are in volleyball country. Yeah, and that's right. That's absolutely right. If you're not a fan of Nebraska volleyball, what are you even doing? I don't know. Eating corn. Yeah, I guess so. That or following Nebraska softball, which is also top 10 in the nation, as the softball season gets underway here in the month of February. Speaking of softball, Williams on the softball team makes a great pass up off the glass.
What's up, Calvin? All right, man, let me get Miss Hartfield fed, man. I'll holler at y'all later on this afternoon. You all stay blessed. And Nisha, I love you. You move forward with your child and let that nigga go on do what he do. So don't let that interfere with what you got going on. Piece of shell, man. If you pinch your egg, you get that little white shit out of there. My mama always took this out that egg. See that white thing? That be in your yolk? That white looking shit being your yoke. You can get it out of there, bro. You know what I mean? If you piece the yolk with a fork with that white thing at it, it'll pull right out. See, don't eat that shit. Man, get that shit out your eggs, cuz. I got that from my mama, cuz. Every time my mama made us eggs, I see her getting that out there. I'm like, what's that, mama? You know how kids be nosy. So I ain't no good. You don't need that shit. My mama said, that shit ain't no good. You don't need that shit. She said, don't cook anyway. She said, I could cook it and still find it and get it out. She said, but she said, I'd rather get it on out of there. Because my mom said that was the big biblical cord. I think she told me. I got that from my mama, cuz I still do that today. Anything that pertains to egg in it, I'm going to take that shit out before I put the egg in there. Got that from my mama, cuz I still do it today. Yeah, I always took that shit out of my egg. Always. Who you talking about? You talking Nisha his loss? Yeah, sure is. Move on from that. Move on from his ass. Trying to get that motherfucker on his side. Oh, y'all still with me? I'm talking about I was finna go. I'm still here though. Yeah, man.
It's 4:29 a.m.
Drop Celsius, log in. I've got a golden pit and you've got the contract. I'm ready to see the lighthouse and all the essential and everything I need to do it.
We've always been built on a tank. I just think of for children,
There's a Harbor Freight store in your neighborhood where we sell hard-working tools that always work in any trouble.
I end up cooking with y'all, man.
Neighbors like, well, neighbors, Harbor Freight, close by when you need us.
Hey, I end up cooking with y'all. Talking about I'm gone,
Emma, are you hiding?
used car shopping is terrifying. I can overpay.
I'm always here to help.
Then show me, Carfax.
Almost half of all used cars have been in an accident. How? Carfax can show how damage impacts pricing, so you don't have to overpay.
Cool. What do you think of this guy?
You don't have to overpay. That is 155. Get free Carfax reports on every car listed, only at Carfax.
She really ain't been eating her oatmeal, but I'm gonna make her some more.
Story balance. Recently promoted, it was
Maybe I should do grits this time.
I definitely needed a plan. With his advisor Dennis, Alex invested his savings into 3 accounts. One for now, one for later. Of course, his retirement. A plan in motion for the future of his focus. The wedding, the bond of many. Kids, maybe kids. The point here, Alex has more than big goals for his future. He's got a plan to get there. Forget the warm-up. Correctly.com. They're on fire with more MLB games than anyone. Welcome to the biggest year. What the Harvey $7.99 Disney free box even better? That's right, the new Disney sauce now includes the choice of a crispy fish sandwich. Talk about more meal for your money.
Hey, Nikki. How you doing, sweetheart queen? How the queen doing? You gotta know when to pull it off that heat, man. That's how you get that light, fluffy egg, baby. You understand me? Come on, pull up, man. Let me cook something for you. I don't care what time of the day you pull up on me, man. I got you, man. Morning, noon, night. Pull up on your boy. Understand me? Now know when to get them off the heat, brother. The cheese will melt in a couple of minutes. The cheese will definitely melt in a couple of minutes, man. Just put up on OG side. Just put up, put up, put up.
Averaging 8 points per game, already has 7 well before the halftime break. Harvey right now, just 2 fouls. That's Vegas. She's able to check back in now, playing alongside Moffett as there's a kicked ball. Hear me out. For Nebraska, you just have a play that you executed so well. You had spacing, ball movement, got good access to the lane. Why not go back and run that again? Run it back again and force them to stop it, right? Especially if it works so well. Especially when you're shooting 1 of 6 from 3.
Show y'all what we working with here. But I got a jam or biscuit first.
They're 11th before the halftime break. That's got to be a big concern. Yeah, it's going to be probably the first thing that Amy Williams talks about at halftime is taking care of the basketball. And that was the key to the game for her when she talked to us. But it's all about remaining poised. You can't get flustered with the pressure that Iowa brings. You have to remain composed and poised. When these teams met earlier this season in Iowa City, Iowa forced 18 Nebraska turnovers. And they had the edge. Points off turnovers, fast break points.
Ow, man.
7 of the shot clock goes for Fearbach on the top of the key. Harvard on the rebound. Prince pushing. Weave her into the lane again. Houston sends it up to Deal. Deal pulls up the transition tray, won't go. Gotta run in transition if you're in Nebraska. Like to see Prince look to be aggressive and getting downhill. See spacing is bad there. And Harvard's got to shift over to the left. Deal 0 for 3 so far from the field. Meanwhile, this Hawkeyes defense continuing to swarm. Nebraska ball, it'll stay down here. Iowa, a team that lost a few games ago against LA, which is the best measuring stick that you're going to get in the Big Ten, a number 2 team in the country. So the defense needed to be a little bit better, a little bit more disruptive. And that's what the number 2 team in the country is going to show you, right? They're going to show you areas in which you have weaknesses and then hopefully help you to prepare and get better. The call on the floor was Nebraska.
I thought I had a child, but I don't.
Stan Benson is appealing this call.
What y'all doing so far?
NCAA women's basketball this year, coaches can appeal, and out of bounds is one of those opportunities. Now, if she wins the appeal, she retains the timeout. They only ask when it is in front of their bench. And when they've seen the play live in front of their bench clearly, where they felt like in real time it could easily be overturned. I have not yet seen, throughout the course of this season, a coach take a first half challenge and the play have happened away from their bench.
Y'all come back? Somebody's trying to call.
A clear look at that, and you do think it should be Iowa ball. Based on the replay, do you think it should be Iowa ball? Based on the replay, I think it's inconclusive. Yeah. Of course, some Iowa fans turning up here in Lincoln. They're everywhere. There's plenty of goals.
Breakfast for my missus. What's up, man? I didn't use all my. I guess I did. Okay, check it out.
News took place against Ohio State on January 26th, but is a Fremont, Nebraska native, does have some family.
I normally give her some oatmeal with this, bro, but
So maybe that's some of the gold that we're seeing, but still awaiting this coach's appeal.
She ain't been eating oatmeal.
The ball off Iowa. It was called Husker basketball on the floor, so there has to be clear evidence to overturn that call.
Let me go take her food. Be right back.
That would be the only
only thing that looks clear enough to me is maybe she kicked it when she went to pick it up. But from this angle, I definitely don't think anything looks clear.
It's hard to tell where you see Gearbox's hand like move. Like from this angle, you can't really see if there's any touch there. Now, officiating crew made up of Julie Croman-Hook, Brian Garland, Doug Knight, taking a lengthy look at this play, which has been appealed by head coach Jan Jensen for the Hawkeyes.
Now, I want to go back to your point about Taylor McCabe being out this season for Iowa, because one of the things Jan Jensen has done a great job of here is retention, right? Getting the same nucleus to come back year after year. And so I feel like in the land of NIL and transfer portals, when you can get a high level of retention, you're not breaking old habits, you're bringing in people.
Yeah, she been doing some rubbing lately. I'm glad that she eat like she do, though. Yeah. There was a time she didn't have that appetites. She didn't want to eat at all, cause at one time. But now she gets excited, wondering what it is I'm gonna feed her. She like be waiting to see what it's gonna be. She be going like, if she see it. You want me to cook you something? She said, yeah. She said, what? I like, what? She said, what? I said, I'm gonna make it? She said, yeah. I said, I'll just make you something good and bring it, okay? She said, okay. She be waiting to see what it is, cause when I come there with it, she be going, when she see it. Yeah. All right, cuz, I'll let y'all later on this afternoon, man. Love y'all like brothers and sisters. Share this video, man. Share this video, man. We got some good stuff on this one here today. Some asshole done use the bathroom in here. I guess we're cleaning up to do, too. Love y'all.